One way to understand the internal structure of the Earth is to understand how it was formed 4.6 billion years ago. The solar system and its planets were formed from clouds of gas and dust that condensed to become spherical clusters of matter. These clusters collided with one another, releasing energy and forming a huge ball of rock and molten metal called a protoplanet. It took about 100 million years for the surface of this ball to cool and form a thin rocky crust. Our protoplanet then became a distinct planet that developed the internal structure we know today. If the Earth were cut in two, it would be possible to see the crust, the upper and lower mantle, and the outer and inner cores. The crust is only a few kilometers thick, making it the thinnest layer of the Earth's internal structures. There is continental crust, which supports the continents, and oceanic crust, which supports the oceans. They're both made of solid rock, but oceanic crust is much thinner. The crust is fragmented into multiple pieces called tectonic plates that fit together like the pieces of a puzzle. These plates rub against each other, move and slide over and under each other. This movement causes earthquakes and forms mountain ranges, volcanoes, and mid-oceanic ridges. The Earth's mantle is divided into two layers, the upper mantle and the lower mantle. These two layers are composed of rocks with different textures. The upper mantle is composed of solid but malleable rock at a temperature of about 1,000 degrees Celsius. The lower mantle is composed of molten rock called magma. Its temperature can reach 3,700 degrees Celsius. Temperature variations in the mantle cause the rocks and the tectonic plates on the surface of the mantle to move. The core is at the very center of the Earth. It's divided into two layers, the outer core and the inner core. Both are composed of metals, mainly iron and nickel. The temperature within the outer core is about 3,800 degrees Celsius. The metals in this layer are in a liquid state. The movement of these metals generates electrical currents that create the Earth's magnetic field. The inner core is composed of an alloy of iron and nickel in a solid state. The temperature of the inner core is over 6,000 degrees Celsius. But wait, how can a metal alloy exist in a solid state at such high temperatures? The inner core experiences immense pressure. This pressure maintains the solid state of the iron-nickel alloy, even though the temperature is well above the melting point at normal pressure. How is so much known about the internal structure of the Earth when digging that deep into the ground is impossible? Scientists have mainly studied seismic waves and meteorites to discover the composition, state, temperature, and thickness of the Earth's different layers. When you think about it, people actually made it to the moon, 384,400 kilometers away. The Earth's radius is only 6,371 kilometers, but the deepest well dug by humans is only 12 kilometers. Digging to the center of the Earth is a technological challenge that the greatest minds have not been able to overcome. Yet.